Hello, everybody out there. Hello, my YouTube viewers, fans out there. It is Sebastian of Sebastian's Movie Game Time. And today on episode 49, I'm going to be reviewing movies from 2023 since I didn't talk about it last year. And also, I'm also going to be reviewing movies that I saw this year, 2024. So, let's get started, shall we? Okay, so where was I? Oh, yeah, so let's get started, shall we? First off, we have The Last Voyage of the Mentor. It's about crew of shipment and the ship's doctor and his captain as they must battle something evil strange happening on board the ship that's attacking the cruise ship members one by one at nighttime. It stars Corey Hawkins, Liam Cunningham. I get The Last Voyage of the Mentor 3 out of 3 stars. We have Saw X. It's about it's about it's about a man named John Kramer, known as Jigsaw, and his apprentice Amanda abducts a few corrupted business people who are preying upon weakness of innocent people's lives. Saw X. It stars Tobin Bell and Shawnee Smith. I give Saw X 3 out of 3 stars. We have Air. It tells a story about a sports exclusive of his Nike shoes company as he builds an Air Jordan shoes for an upcoming basketball player named Michael Jordan. The movie Air, it stars Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jason Bateman, Chris Tucker, Marlon Wayans, and Viola Davis. I give Air 3 out of 3 stars. We have Fear the Night. It's about a woman, former soldier, who, along with who comes to her sister's birthday, along with her sister's friends, as they go to a remote house in the middle of nowhere to celebrate the sister's birthday, until it gets interrupted by a few local citizen people that they encounter early on in the movie. And because since the sister, who's a former soldier, she knows how to fight and battle for survival combat. Fear Tonight stars Maggie Q. I give Fear Tonight 3 out of 3 stars. We have Ferrari. It tells a story about a man named Enzo Ferrari, who's an entrepreneur. And the film deals with the two women in his life, his ex-wife and his new wife. It stars Adam Driver, Shailene Woodley, Penelope Cruz, and Patrick Dempsey. I give Ferrari 3 out of 3 stars. We have Oppenheimer. It tells a true story about a man named J. Robert Oppenheimer, as people call him, the atomic bomb, the atomic bomb father, or whatever they call him. As he builds the first bomb to nuclear, test it out to see how dangerous and capable it is. Oppenheimer, it stars Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Emily Blunt, Florence Pugh, Casey Affleck, Josh Hartnett, Gary Oldman, Matt Damon, Dane DeHaan, Jason Clarke, Jack Quaid, Rami Malek, James Woolmar, and Kenneth Branagh. I give Oppenheimer 3 out of 3 stars. We have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It's about a teenager Spider-Man named Miles Morales, known as Spider-Man, as he travels to different cross multiverse of different Spider-Man verses. It stars the voice talents of Oscar Isaac and Haley Stanfield. I give Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse 3 out of 3 stars. We have Asteroid City. It's about a group of different people in a small town as they're stuck together in a small town after witnessing an alien UFO spaceship has come landed. It's a Wes Anderson movie, Asteroid City. It stars Tom Hanks, Tilda Swanton, um, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Maya Hawke, Jason Schwartzman, Steve Carell, William Dafoe, Adrian Brody, Margot Robbie, and Jeffrey Wright, and Edward Norton. I give Asteroid City 3 out of 3 stars. We have Disney's Wish. It's about a young girl who wishes a star as she gets what she bargained for when a star comes down from the sky. It stars Ariana DeBose and Chris Pine. I give Disney's Wish movie 3 out of 3 stars. We have The Haunted Mansion. It's about a mother and her son encounter grab paranormal ghost investigators who are stuck in this haunted mansion, and they must help the spirit ghosts to find how to save their souls. The Haunted Mansion, it stars Lakeith Stanfield, Rosario Dawson, Owen Wilson, Dane DeVito, Jim Lee Curtis, Tiffany Haddish, and Jim Lee Curtis and Jared Leto. I give The Haunted Mansion 3 out of 3 stars. We have Peter Pan and Wendy. It's about a boy named Peter Pan who meets a young girl named Wendy. As Wendy and her three brother and her three siblings, they go on a venture to Neverland to fight Peter Pan's arch nemesis, Captain Hook. This is a really great new version of Peter Pan and Wendy. It stars Jude Law as Captain Hook, Ever Anderson, Ever Anderson, who who plays the young girl, the Wendy character, and also I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you don't know about this, but the actress who plays the Wendy character in Peter Pan and Wendy movie, the actress who plays the Wendy character, that's actually in real life. That's the daughter to an actress, Mila Jovovich. So if you're wondering who's the actress who plays Wendy character in this Peter Pan Wendy film on Disney Plus, it's Mila Jovovich's daughter apparently. So it's like, and her daughter looks like her mother, in a way. Just the eyes and just she has her mother's eyes and the way she looks like her mom. So it literally feels like a younger version of Mila Jovovich if she was younger again. So the daughter has resemblance just like her mother. Um, so I just thought Peter Pan and Wendy, it was a very great take on Peter Pan and Wendy's story. I give Peter Pan and Wendy 3 out of 3 stars. We have What Happens Later. It's about two strangers who happen to be former lovers in the past. As they come to as they bump into each other all these years later as they're stuck at the airport during a snowstorm. What happens later? Is star now you don't have to be somebody from the night. If you're from the '90s, you don't have to be somebody from the. Or if you're from the '90s, then this movie stars Meg Ryan and David Company. Because Meg Ryan and David Company, they both did films in the '90s. Actually, if you're from the '90s out there, you know who Meg Ryan is or David Company. What happens later? It stars Meg Ryan, David Company. Meg Ryan also directed the movie as well. I give What Happens Later 3 out of 3 stars. We have Thanksgiving. It's based on the Grindhouse fake trailer, Eli Ross's fake trailer Grindhouse from 2007, but it's a 4 large movie, Thanksgiving. It's about a serial killer named John Craver who who killed who on Thanksgiving dressing in Thanksgiving who's dressed as John Carver, as he goes on as he goes on a killing rampage, killing teenagers. Thanksgiving stars Patrick Dempsey, Gina Gershon, and Addison Ray. I get Thanksgiving 3 out of 3 stars. We have the nun too. It's about a nun and her young protege, as they must save a man who's becoming possessed by an evil spirit known as the Nun. It's a sequel to the first Nun movie. It stars Tessa Farmiga and Storm Reed. I give the Nun 3 out of 3 stars. We have Evil Dead Rise. It's about it's about four it's about two sisters and it's about two sisters and 3 other girls. They're trapped in this elderly rundown uh building building 2-story building that becomes full with evil supernatural evil spirits. Evil Dead Rise. It stars Alicia Sutherland, Lily Sullivan. I give Evil Dead Rise 3 out of 3 stars. We have Scream 6. It's about Sister Sam and Tara Carpenter and a couple of their friends as they move to New York City, where they're being pursued again by a Ghostface killer who's after them. Scream 6 stars Melissa Melissa Beria, Jenna Ortega, Jasmine Savory Brown, Mason Gooden, Dermot Maroney, Henry Cerny, Liana Libretto, Samara Raven, Hayden Panettiere, Courtney Coss. I give Scream 6 3 out of 3 stars. We have Fast 10. It's about Dominic Toretto and his family as they become targets by a vengeful madman who wants revenge. Fast 10. It stars Van Diesel, Jordana Brewster, Michelle Rodriguez, Charlize Theron, Ludacris, Tyrese Gibson, Alan Richardson, Rita Monroe, Scott Eastwood, Brie Larson, Meta Walker, who's late Paul Walker's daughter, Helen Mirren, and Jason Statham. I give Fast 10 3 out of 3 stars. We have Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. It's about a shy girl who learns the truth about her family's past, that she's a Kraken. It stars the voice talents of Jane Fonda and Toni Collette. I give Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken 3 out of 3 stars. We have the Super Mario Brothers movie. It's about brothers Mario and Luigi as they get separated from the labyrinth as they both go into different realms to a magical kingdom place as they must battle an evil character named Bowser. It stars the voice talents of Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black, Seth Seth Rogen. I get this Super Mario Brothers movie 3 out of 3 stars. We have John Wick Chapter 4. It's about a hitman named John Wick who battle different assassins from around the world and around the country against the high table have put a contract hit on him and must battle all the assassins who are coming for him. John Wick Chapter 4 is the first chapter to a John Wick trilogy. It stars Keanu Reeves, Bill Skarsgård, Lawrence Fishburne, Ian McShane, Clancy Brown, Lance Reddick, Scott Adkins, and Hiroki Sanada, Donnie Yen. I give John Wick Chapter 4 3 out of 3 stars. We have Joyride. It's about four Asian American women who travel from China to get to their next destination. It stars Stephanie Shu. I get Joyride, 3 out of 3 stars. We have Disney's The Little Mermaid. It's about a mermaid who makes a deal with an evil sea queen or sea queen who will grant her wish of her to walk on land if she gives up her voice to the evil sea queen. It stars Haley Bailey, Javier Bardem, Melissa McCarthy, Aquafina, and Jodie Benson. I get a Little Mermaid, 3 out of 3 stars. Anyone But You is about two young people who must pretend to be coupled to encourage their families that they're together as as they try to fool their families, their different families. It stars Sydney Sweeney, Glenn Powell, and Dermot Mulroney. I give Anyone But You 3 out of 3 stars. We have The Marvels. It's about Captain Marvel who meets a fan named Kamala Khan, known as Miss Marvel. With her help, Carol Danvers is Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel's friend must battle to save the world. This is the Marvels. It's the last Captain Marvel of the third Captain Marvel movie. Stars Brie Larson. The Marvel stars Brie Larson, Armand Vellani, and Samuel Jackson. I get the Marvels 3 out of 3 stars. We have Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Is about Aquaman with help from his brother to help him to save his water kingdom from a vengeful person. It stars Jason Momoa, Patrick Wilson, Nicole Kidman, Amber Heard, and Dolph Lundgren. I give Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom 3 out of 3 stars. Okay, that would do it for movies of 2023. Now we move on to movies of 2024. So let's start with we have Madam Web. Oh. So we have Madam Web. It's it's about a New Yorker paramedic woman who must protect 3 young teenager girls who in the future they'll become like 3 different Spider Women to save the day from an evil threat. Madam Web. It stars Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney. I give Madam Web 3 out of 3 stars. We have Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. It's about it takes place years after the first Beetlejuice, the original Beetlejuice movie, as a mother and her daughter must mother Lydia, and as she has a daughter who gets taken to the ghostly world, she must the mother Lydia she must conjure up Beetlejuice to have them help her to get her daughter back. Beetlejuice. It starts with another writer, Jenna Ortega, Captain O'Hara, Justin Theroux, William Defoe, Monica Bellucci, and Danny DeVito. I give Beetlejuice 3 out of 3 stars. We have Moana 2. It's about a Hawaiian girl named Moana with help from Maui as they go out on a venture to to save the day. It stars the voice talents of Dwayne Johnson, I like the first one. I like the first Moana movie. That was really great. I give Moana 2 3 out of 3 stars. We have Craven the Hunter. It's about a hunter who becomes an anti-hero named Craven the Hunter who whose destiny is to kill bad people as he has supernatural human blood in him. Craven the Hunter, it stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ariana DeBoss, Christopher Albott, and Russell Crowe. I give Craven the Hunter 3 out of 3 stars. We have Abigail. It's about a group of thieves who kidnap a young girl for ransom. Name who little to little what they know is that the little girl that they kidnapped it's a ballerina vampire. It stars Melissa Buria, Dan Stevens, Kevin Durant, Catherine Newton, and Giancarlo Esposito, and Angus Cloud. I give Abigail 3 out of 3 stars. We have we have Maxine. It's about a woman named Maxine Minks who's trying to get into the Hollywood movie business, becomes a target by a mysterious killer. It's the third chapter to the X movie and to the prequel Pearl movie, Maxine. Maxine stars Mia Goss, Kevin Bacon, Elizabeth Debicki, Giancarlo Esposito, and Michelle Monaghan. I give Maxine 3 out of 3 stars. We have a Gladiator 2. It's about a man who becomes a Roman gladiator, a slave gladiator, as he must gain and buy his freedom, and must find out whose his true identity is. Gladiator 2. It stars Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, Pedro Pedro Pas, Pedro Pascal, Connie Nielsen, Derek Jacobi, Joseph Quinn, and Denzel Washington. It's a sequel. Glider 2. It's a sequel that's the first Glider movie. I give Glider 2 3 out of 3 stars. We have Inside Out 2. It's about the emotions from the first Inside Out movie as they must deal with their human owner Riley, who's a teenager now and going to high school, as they meet new emotions characters. Inside Out 2 stars the voice talents of Amy Poehler, um, Maya Hawke, Louis Black. I give Inside Out 2 3 out of 3 stars. We have the Ministry of Ungermany Warfare. It's about it's about a group of dangerous convicts who must go behind enemy lines during World War II in order to gain their freedom and kill Nazi soldiers. It stars Henry Cavill, Ellen Richardson, Tal Schweiger, Alexa Pettyfer, Henry Golden, and Carrie Elwes. Um, I kind of like the Ministry of Ungenerally Warfare better than Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards. I give the Ministry of Ungenerally Warfare 3 out of 3 stars. We have the Fall Guy. It's about a former stuntman who gets fame as who must call him back in action to do more stunts of a missing Hollywood star. The Fall Guy it stars Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. I get the Fall Guy 3 out of 3 stars. We have Bad Boys, Ride or Die. It's about two Miami detectives, Mike and Marcus, as they get framed for their captain bosses and for the captains who gets framed. And they must they must go out and clear their names and find the people who are responsible. It stars Will Smith, Mark Lawrence, Vanessa Hudgens, and Alexander Ludwig. I give Bad Boys Ride or Die 3 out of 3 stars. We have The Beekeeper. It's about a former black ops soldier who gets revenge on the people who are making and ripping out people's monies. Uh, It stars Jason Statham, Josh Hutcherson, and Jeremy Irons. Um, you know, going into this movie, The Beekeeper, because this Beekeeper movie is directed by David Ayer, and I've seen this director David Ayer's other past movies. So when I was going into this Beekeeper movie, I was uh, I was like asking for a few things. Give me intense action and a great character, and boy, I tell you, it was everything I asked for a David Ayer movie. So I get The Beekeeper 3 out of 3 stars. We have Doom Part 2. It's about a man who, who becomes a rebel as he must take the fight to the as he must take the fight to fight off the evil. Doom Part 2, it stars Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, Javier Bardem, Dave Bautista, Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, Stellan Skarsgård, Christopher Walken, Josh Brolin. I give Doom Part 2 3 out of 3 stars. We have an Atlanta of Saints and Sinners. It's about an Irish hitman who happens to who plans to get revenge on on a few people who's come to his small country town in Ireland as he must battle them. It stars Liam Neeson, Harry Condor, and Colm Maney. I give it a Lance of Saints and Sinners 3 out of 3 stars. We have Godzilla versus Kong, the New Empire. It's about two monstrous titans, Godzilla and Kong, as they must help the humans to defeat a new dangerous new threat that centers around their humanization world. It stars Rebecca Hall, Ryan Tyree Henry, and Dan Stevens. I give Godzilla vs. Kong, the New Empire 3 out of 3 stars. We have Twisters. It's about a woman and her twister uh is about a woman and tornado chasers who team up as they counter most dangerous tornado storms yet. It stars uh it stars Glenn Powell, Daisy Edgar Jones, Anthony Ramos, Maria Turney. I give Twisters 3 out of 3 stars. We have Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. It's about the family of Ghostbusters as they must battle new demons who has frozen New York City frozen ice. It stars Paul Rudd, Patton Oswalt, Bill Murray, Ernie Hudson, Dan Aykroyd, McKenna Grace. I give Ghostbusters Frozen Empire 3 out of 3 stars. We have The Watchers. It's about a woman who, along with a few more people who get trapped in this house in the middle of the forest that is surrounded by strange creatures. The Watchers stars Dakota Fanning. I give The Watchers 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called Trap. It's about a man who takes his daughter to a music concert. Later, does he know that the whole SWAT and police team are surrounding this arena that they believed and suspected that the serial killer it's among these crowds peoples in this music concert event. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie Trap. It stars Josh Hartnett. I give M. Night Shyamalan's Trap movie 3 out of 3 stars. We have Smile 2. It's about a pop rising. It's about a pop singing. It's about a pop singing star who becomes possessed with a mysterious supernatural entity of evil force. That whoever smiles at her, they they become attached to the curse as well. Smile 2 stars. It stars Naomi Scott. I give Smile 2 3 out of 3 stars. We have The Last Voyage. Oh no, sorry. I meant we have Alien Romulus. It's about a group of scavengers who come to space as they must battle for their lives against alien creatures and even a group of face huggers as well. It stars Kaylee Spaney. I give Alien Romulus 3 out of 3 stars. We have Imaginary. It's about a woman who comes back to her hometown as she must deal, you know, with her imaginary friend, a teddy bear named Chauncey the bear, as she must battle the demons that are haunting her. It stars DeWanda Wise, Piper, uh, Brian, Betty Buckley, and Tom Payne. I give Imaginary 3 out of 3 stars. We have Terrifier 3. It's about an unstoppable serial killer named Arthur Clown who's back as he tracks down the two siblings who beat him in Terrifier 2. Their Terrifier, known as Terrifier 3, it stars David Howard Thornton. I get Terrifier 3 out of 3 stars. And finally, we come to our last movie called Nosferatu. It's about a young woman who begins obsessed with an unknown mysterious vampire creature who comes to her at night. Nosferatu. It's a great fresh take on a beloved classic vampire story. It stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Nicholas Hoult, Lily Rose Depp, and Bill Skarsgård. I give Nosferatu 3 out of 3 stars. Okay, everybody, that will do it for Sebastian's Movie Game Time, episode 49. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And you get new content Mondays. Thank you for watching episode 49, and have a happy New Year. And I'll see all of you at the movies.